Fallout 4.
Fallout 4 at E3?
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the SaveState. I'm your host, Landon Barton, and joined with me is Derek Owen and Johnny Klein. Today, we're going to be talking about Bethesda is having a press conference at E3 for the first time ever. I don't know what to think of. Okay, first, major question. Do we expect Fallout 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's got to be at this point.
We're expecting it. Maybe not at E3, but it's been in the works.
How else are they going to fill an hour and a half?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
It better not be Fallout Online.
I'd like to say, first of all, it's awesome that developers are starting to have their own press conferences like Ubisoft does. It's not just Xbox
Ubisoft's are really
and
good.
Sony, or Microsoft and Sony, and Nintendo hasn't done one anymore. They do Nintendo Directs now. Which Nintendo Directs throughout the year are cool, but I'd much rather just have a press conference.
I wish they would just do the press conference as well as the Nintendo Directs.
Exactly.
Like, give me all the, because it seems like Sony's doing their, their PlayStation Experience, which is not quite a Nintendo Direct, but at least it's something else that is like Sony centric throughout the rest of the year.
It's just nice to see something from developers as opposed to Sony coming out and being like, look how much better we are than Xbox, look at these games, and Microsoft saying, look how much better we are than Sony, look at these games. It's like, we're Bethesda, we're making these games, they're going to be awesome, they're going to be on everything.
One of the positive ways that E3 has changed over the last couple of years.
So yeah, that being said, they have to fill up an hour. The rumor is that you're going to announce the new Doom, because they're supposedly still behind that.
Since they acquired id.
I think it's like a 70% chance, if not higher, there's going to be a Fallout 4. I think they have to announce at this point because they're
well, it makes sense
rotating
in the cycle. You know, you had when was New Vegas released? It was.
It's been a while before Skyrim.
Yeah,
so
I mean, it was before Skyrim.
Cycle,
And then Skyrim was like 4 years, 2 or 3. Is it 4? How many years old is Skyrim now?
It's old.
Yeah,
it's been
probably
a while.
4 at least.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely time.
Okay, so who else here was burned with the fake Fallout 4 announcement earlier this year?
I was pretty pumped. I was
God. Oh, so on Reddit, some guy set up a fake countdown timer or something.
Oh, that's right. Now
and some of the CSS files or something were called Fallout 4, and everybody was super hyped that they were going to make an announcement. It was terrible, and I was so hyped up. And the thing is, like, Bethesda's employees on the development team have been going around Boston and taking pictures and stuff around Boston, so we know Fallout 4 is coming.
Yeah.
They've said, it's coming. We just haven't announced it yet, you know, and they've been developing it. I hope it's a Fallout. I hope it's not like they did with ESO. I hope it's not this whole.
Oh gosh!
You can have an online aspect to it, but do not make it.
That thought never crossed my mind until just now, and now I'm all sad.
I know.
Why'd you bring up ESO?
I don't think they'll do that. They got burned.
No, there's no way.
As a company,
don't be a foo.
Yeah. They're not
FOO. Fallout Online.
Any remote chance? Any remote chance that they're not going to announce a Fallout 4 and instead going to announce the next Elder Scrolls?
I'd rather
they
that
don't
happen,
do that.
but
No,
they won't.
They won't.
I wish they would happen. Though.
And you're stupid for saying that.
I'm sorry.
I prefer the Elder Scrolls franchise over Fallout. Personally.
So do I. Really, the last Fallout that I really enjoyed was the old Godview Fallouts.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, those are pretty fun. I think they're gonna have a long play video.
What kind of has me excited is what other games they might be working on, because they have to fill up an hour block.
Yeah.
So unless they do 45 minutes of Fallout 4 and 15 minutes of Doom,
well, I know they're doing
I wonder what else they're going to announce.
Dishonored 2, right?
Since I didn't think of that.
Bethesda is now acquiring other companies.
Yeah,
that's true.
So
that's
a good point.
You know, it could be anything. Okay. Fallout 4, if it's announced, when the game comes out, do you imagine the traditional Bethesda bugs in it?
Oh yeah. You know what you're getting into with Bethesda.
Yeah,
I mean, when you make a game that great of scale, I mean, bugs are just gonna happen.
Yeah.
As long as it's not game breaking, they usually fix those anyways. But
yeah, I don't think their stuff has really ever
falling
been
through the ground.
But when you have that much content, you're right. I mean, talk about you start the game with like an intelligence level of 3. You have to rewrite the script for the entire game. Yeah, you know, you're gonna have with a game with that much depth.
How cool is that? The dialogue changes depending on your character's intelligence level. That's always blown me away.
Yeah.
I know. I love Fallout. Such a good game.
So yeah, I wonder when it'll come out though. I don't think it'll be within a year. I think we're gonna have at least 2 E3s.
See now, okay, I've read rumors, and people are thinking that this might be because of the development cycle and how long they've been working on it and when their last game was released.
It might be like the week before.
It might be a thing where they announce it and they're saying, and it's coming out in 2015.
Okay, they're not Apple. They don't do that.
No, they do that. They did that with
them to
Fallout. I think with Fallout 3 they did that, where they announced it and it was released within a year.
Really?
Yeah.
I want them to do stuff where they announce a game. It's like, by the way, it's in stores tomorrow. Like Apple does. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want that.
I don't think games can't do that. Games rely too much on pre-orders.
How cool would that be?
The game is under your seats.
You just pre-order it today. Everybody gets a free copy.
Now they have done that with. Major developers, I think, have done that with hardware.
It's already installed.
What? Sorry?
I think developers have done that with hardware.
With Windows 10.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So,
sorry.
But yeah,
that'd be so
software,
cool.
software would be a totally different thing.
I know. Yeah. That'd be so cool.
So, excited for it, obviously.
It just comes built into your iPod.
Do you think Dishonored 2?
I think so, yeah. Now that you bring it up. I honestly forget they made Dishonored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think they produced. I don't know if they
did. Yeah. I think they produced it.
Yeah, I mean, how else are you going to fill up the hour? I mean, you could just, I mean, depending on, see, this is where people were thinking it might come out in 2015, because if they've got an hour, if they're going to dedicate, they might dedicate like 45 minutes just straight to Fallout, if they've got enough stuff to show. Yeah. You know, which is very well possible, and I think people are going to be excited about it and they're going to watch it.
I mean, you can have a 30-minute gameplay video of Fallout. It'd still be an extremely small chunk of the game.
All right. So, Fallout for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. So moving on to the negative stuff.
Oh yeah, you got negative? What? Okay.
No, I know you got it.
You don't like Bethesda stuff?
Let me have it. No,
what's wrong?
Let's hear it. They're jerks.
Why?
Because they take stuff from people.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Bethesda is in the news because they stopped that.
People.
What was the name of it? What was
it
the
was Fortress Fallout.
Fortress Fallout.
It's an indie game, right?
Yeah, it's an iOS indie game. Looks nothing like Fallout. Has nothing to do with Fallout. Just had Fallout in the name, and
they sued Notch too. Didn't they?
Yeah,
for a game called Scrolls. That was a year ago.
Yeah,
a year ago. So yeah, I mean they're definitely trademark centric.
It was a while ago. It wasn't a year ago. Yeah,
that was more than a year ago.
Yeah. 4 years.
Was. So yeah, don't be a bully, Bethesda. Come on, be nice.
It's a gray area, because at what point do you stop people from using the names of your games?
But Fallout is not. I mean, like, it's Fortress Fallout. It's an iOS game. Has nothing to do with it. The developer is not going to have the marketing budget anywhere close to confuse anybody.
I think this one is worse than the Notch thing, because Mojang is a big company. So I mean, I think that was justifiable to put your foot down on that one, even though it was silly. Yeah. I think it was justifiable, because when you hear Scrolls, most people think of Elder Scrolls.
Sure.
You don't want an equally sized company.
Yeah. Well, and that was only called. It was just straight Scrolls.
Yeah.
So I know people are like, now the guy has the developer for Fortress Fallout has gone to Twitter. He's like, all right, help me come up with another name, and like the #1 choice name is Fallout Fortress. Or Outfall Fortress. That's what it is. Outfall Fortress.
That's awesome.
I think it sucks because it's not the game. It's not the developers that are doing it. It's not the coders and the artists and everything that they're making these poor decisions. It's the legal team and then their bank account that's making all these bad decisions. It really sucks because their games are awesome.
Yeah.
You know, I love Skyrim.
Does this affect your opinion of the company?
No, just because I know it's not them.
It affects my opinion of the company, not the games.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's what I should say.
Yeah. That's what I would say. That's respectable. So,
thank you.
Yeah, well, all right.
I respect you too.
Okay. So anyways, that's kind of our thoughts on the whole thing. Do you guys think, in the comments below, let us know, Fallout 4, is it coming? Are you excited about it? So, thank you, Dirk. Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
Thank you, viewers. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/TheSaveState. We're also on Twitter at @the_SaveState. Check us out over there, and we'll see you guys next time.
They're announcing Fallout 4 at E3? E3? Fallout 4? At E3? Dude. They're announcing Fallout 4 at E3?